This is high school basketball.
Here comes Potter. 3, 2. He's got to get it off. I don't know if he's got it off. He got it.
It'll end up right back into Dixon's hand. Dixon will find Martin on the three-point line, and Martin will hit it and tie the game. Adam Reek for the coach of Blue trying to pump up his team as they trail by 11.
And with 3 minutes left here in the first, Snowflake's got a 1-point lead and the basketball. Crosby knocks down a 3.
High school basketball is presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 1067 and online at iTalk1067.com. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 1067 FM. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Going courtside by Ty Moore, and we got a great one for you. It's his first semifinal here on Championship Saturday at the White Mountain Holiday Classic between the St. Joseph's Knights and the Alchesay Falcons, and we are underway. I want to thank Summit Healthcare and Ace Hardware for presenting today's games. And the Falcons win the tip. Chad Amos with the ball up top, angle right. Working against the big man, Elihu Cobb. I'll probably have to stick to some last names here for St. Joseph's. Amos gets inside, kick it off on the baseline to Upton, Harley Upton, and he penetrates and picks up a foul on Cobb.
Yeah, Upton yesterday, he's able to work with those big guys. It doesn't matter who they are. He's up there. He's got himself. He can get a vertical.
So Upton's first free throw is good, and Alchesay gets on the board first. They lead 1-0 as we are just underway again. Semifinal number 1, St. Joseph's Knights and the Alchesay Falcons, and Upton makes the second free throw. Falcons going to go a little full court pressure, but they get it to their all-star JoJo Walker, lobs it for Cobb, and they cannot hook up. It's going to be out of bounds.
We're going to see a lot of that tonight, or this morning, I should say.
Cobb goes in. He's probably, what, about 6'6" or so. And here is, for the Falcons, San Juan Slick. No, excuse me, that was Kosei. We got a foul on Upton on the rebound there. His first team foul. So the Falcons gonna probably give St. Joseph's all they can handle as Morinini will trigger. Here's JoJo Walker stripped from behind. Slick got a piece of it, but it's gonna stay St. Joseph's ball. Walker now is gonna trigger, get it up top to Macbeth for the Knights. Alchesay going with the zone. We'll see if Walker tries to get inside. Back to Macbeth. Up at the top, he'll try a three from there. Off left iron, no good. Rebound to Slick. Here come the Falcons. Get it over. Excuse me, that was Kosei to Slick. And he cannot hit the three, but there's Harley with the rebound. Blocked by Cobb. Tries to save it, and Slick runs it down for the Falcons. They'll get another possession. There's Kosei for a long three. Takes his time and knocks it down. Raekwon Kosei with a big three. Not sure if the Knights are used to a crowd like this, Ty.
Yeah, it's already packed first thing in the morning here. They had it last night, so it's great to see it today.
Here's Walker penetrating. He pulls up from 12, cannot hit it. Rebound by Brooks. Oh, and if this is on Harley Upton, no. This is going to be on Raekwon Kosei. His second team foul. Got him down low, did Raekwon going for that rebound. There's a lob to Cobb. He puts it up and in. Too easy of a play on the inbounds. Assist to Walker.
Yeah, it's nice with Cobb. You can just put it up by the rim. He's going to put it in.
Amos kicks out to nobody. Threw it away. Was trying to hit Kosei. but could not connect. So a turnover will give it back to the Knights. And they get it inside to Macbeth. Working against the pressure. This is Moranini. Get it inside. Here's the penetration. Ooh, nice touch off the glass by Brooks for his first two game. And it's 5-4. Early going for Alchese. Spin move by Kosei. He lays it off the window and good. Great move by Tyrek Kosei. Walker splits the defense. Brings it up. And I'm sure the Alchese fans going to give Walker the business here today. As Walker changes the play up at the top. Get it to Moranini. Back to Walker. Inside, Moranini, floater, no good, long. There's Cobb with the rebound, but he's stripped by Kosei. And now a foul. As it looked like Brooks had the rebound. And Kosei will pick up the foul. Tyrek Kosei, his first. Third team foul here in the early going for the Falcons. Walker gets it in the corner to Macbeth. To Brooks, can't hit it, and Harley Upton with the rebound. Kosei will trigger things up top. Get it to the other Kosei. That's Raekwon. Now San Juan Slick working against Moranini. Falcons working the weave, get it inside to Amos, up fake, good. Cobb tries to challenge, but Amos able to put it down. 9-4 our score. Brooks breaks the pressure, get it to Cobb, back to Walker. He'll try a long three, no good. And there's Amos with the rebound. He'll push it up himself. In the corner, back up top to Upton. Upton for three, in and out and out. Cobb with the rebound. Here comes Walker. Doesn't have numbers, but he'll take it up anyway. Gets it off the window, no good. Gets his own rebound, and he's going to go up and be fouled. 5. Raekwon with the foul. His second here in the first quarter. That could be trouble. That could be trouble for Alchese.
Yeah, and you know, JoJo Walker, speed. I mean, he took that thing all the way down. He said he didn't have the numbers. He just went all the way all in.
So Walker will earn himself a trip to the free throw line. 9-4 though, Alchese with the early lead. Walker's first free throw is good. So Raekwon not going to stay in the ball game, but a new substitution in. That's Matt Chavez for the Knights. So Walker, his first point of the contest today. So Walker's second free throw, ooh, off the front of the rim, no good. Here comes Arlie Upton with the pass. Cobb with the steal. He's looking to dunk it. Goes up, he's gonna be fouled. No, jump ball as Kosei tied him up. And it's gonna stay Knights ball. Walker with the trigger the inbound, stolen away. Kosei had it. He's gonna be fouled by Moranini. It's going to be the first team foul for the Knights. Excuse me, second team foul. And so Alchese will inbound on the sideline. Halfway through the first quarter here, 9-5 our score. And Raekwon will trigger for Alchese up top. Get it to Amos. Amos now working against Walker. Nice to have a big man in the middle like Cobb. As here Amos tries to penetrate, goes back door to Raekwon. Raekwon from 12, got it. 11-5 our score. Here's the press. Get it ahead to Walker. Walker gonna penetrate. Skip it over to Macbeth. Macbeth back over to Walker. To Chavez, up top to Moranini, back to Macbeth, inside to Cobb. He's working against Amos, and he knocks it down from 6 feet away. But here come the Falcons right back. Kosei working against Macbeth. Up to Amos. Knights doing a good job of switching on all the dribble handoffs. Kosei tries to get inside, creates contact, and will earn a trip to the line. This foul going to be his on Moranini, his second, third team foul. And free throws coming up for Tyrek Kosei. First one is up and no good. So Morinini will have a seat, and Steele Brooks will come back into the ball game. Tall lineup for the Knights, although that hasn't made much of a difference. Kosei's second free throw is good. 12-7 our score. Brooks to Chavez as the Knights work against the press. Walker tried to go inside, stolen away by Upton Harley. Excuse me. And now lost out of bounds. Slick loses it. Wanted the foul, but Chavez with good D. And just like that, here come the Knights right back. Walker now going to set things up. Waiting for things to materialize. There's Chavez in the corner to Walker. Back to Chavez. Thought about the three and said he's going to travel. It's going to be Falcons ball. 2:31 to go here, 12-7 our score. Stay on top here in the first. San Juan Slick to Raekwon. Skip pass to Amos. As Falcons, it looks like St. Joe's gone to his zone here. Raekwon thought about the deep three. Outstay showing good patience. And ball is almost stolen away. But it's going to stay, I believe, Falcon ball. We'll get a. So it's going to be Falcons ball.
Yeah, I think that one went off on the deflection there. The Knights trying to get that steal and just kind of lost the handle on it, went out of bounds, so Falcons will remain.
So the Falcons will have it. Kosei, right wing. Spin move, no good. Again, we'll see if the Knights defense here, change of defense to the zone, has any effect on their ability to stop Alchese. Kosei, oh my, high over Cobb, no good. Rebound Macbeth. Get it ahead to Walker. He'll skip it in the corner to Chavez. Chavez for three, no good. Kosei with a rebound. Here come the Falcons on the run. Kosei gets all the way inside, no good. Battle for the rebound, won by Macbeth for the Knights. He clears the boards. Macbeth working against Raekwon. He's going all the way to the basket. Lay it up off the window, no good. Rebound by Brooks, and he's blocked. Here comes Harley Upton. He's going against Chavez, tries to take a charge, and he does so. Charge taken by Chavez, and that's going to be Harley Upton's second foul, 15th foul. And Chavez was there pretty early.
Yeah, it's good to see Upton back. Last night in the game, he went down with a little knee, and you can see it's wrapped up, but it doesn't affect him. He's doing real well tonight, or today.
Here comes the Knights breaking the press. It's JoJo Walker. He's going to be fouled on the take as Elijah Tate comes into the ballgame for the Falcons. He picks up a foul quickly, first foul. Justin Wong going to be in momentarily here for the Knights. 12-7 our score of 108 to go first quarter as JoJo Walker only been able to score from the free throw line. 2 free throws. First one is up, no good. So Wong will come into the ball game. After the substitution, Walker will have another shot at the free throw line. This one up and good. San Juan Slick over there trying to really distract him from behind. I'm not sure that's really allowed, but Raekwon thought about the three. Amos now has an angle right. 1 minute to go here, first quarter. 12-8. The Knights trail the Falcons. Kosei's done a good job of penetrating the zone for Alchese. San Juan Slick now. The Falcons looks like they're going to run some clock. Kosei has it. Up top, Walker thought about the steal. Not a bad move here for the Falcons with a 4-point lead. Know they can take the lead, keep the lead here after the first quarter. So
I think they're just weaving outside, maybe looking for the last shot here.
yeah,
this
they're
quarter.
just going to hold it, and they have done so. It's 10 seconds to go, and they will trigger. Kosei to Raekwon. He's got 4 seconds. Here's Kosei. He's going to get inside, go up, off the window, no good. And that's going to be the end of our first quarter with the score. Alta Falcons 12, the St. Joseph's Knights 8. We'll take a quick timeout for the second quarter coming up right here at the White Mountain Holiday Classic on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. Mike Cornell here with Ty Moore, bringing you live coverage of the 16th Annual White Mountain Firefighters Association Holiday Classic. And had the first game, not too exciting, but this one's shaping up to be a good one here, Ty. 12-8, our score, Alta on top.
You know, we were talking earlier about JoJo Walker, only with the 2 points at the free throw lines, 24 points yesterday at the evening there. So he's got to get it going, get it on the outside.
Alta will have the ball to start the second quarter. And we have zeros on the clock, so we'll try again. That's some free dribbles for Alta. The Knights have gone to the zone, though, Ty, and that seemed to have slowed down the Alta attack a little bit.
Yeah, they were really trying to work it on the outside, try to find something down inside if they can get that cut.
All right. Clock is set. San Juan Slick, point guard for the Falcons, will get things started. Boy, Raekwon, you can tell he really wants to shoot that three, and he will. But trying to be a little patient here in the early goings of this game. As Falcons trying to find a way to penetrate the zone. Amos can't get inside. Guarded by Chavez. So Falcons are content to just work it out here. Somebody else shoot it. Chad Amos a little far out. Get it inside to Tate. He'll try from the free throw line long. And there's Kosei with the rebound. Raekwon gets the rebound. Chad Amos now inside. Kick it to Slick. No good. And Macbeth with the rebound. And the Knights not choosing to run this time as JoJo Walker will walk it up. Over in the corner of Chavez. They'll get it inside to Cobb. Can't get anything going. Walker now will try a long three. Long. No good. Kosei with the rebound. Get it ahead to Slick. Slick now going to penetrate, go against Cobb. Off the window, no good. Trying to get the foul. Cobb with the rebound. And there's going to be a foul on the steal attempt by Chad Amos. His first. It's going to be his 7th team foul. So Walker just 50% from the free throw line. We'll have a 1-on-1 tonight, that is.
I think it's his 3rd trip to the line today.
Yeah.
So.
San Juan Slick on that last penetration wanted the foul call. Cobb did a good job, though, of giving ground. Walker's free throw this time good. Will earn the bonus. And cut it to a 3-point lead here, 12-9. 6:43 to go, second quarter. And second free throw also good. Good looking stroke that time. Maybe he just needs to warm up. 6 points on the night for Walker, and here come the Falcons. Hurts the Falcons that Harley Upton on the bench with 2 fouls. Although Raekwon out there with 2 fouls as well, he's been able to keep from getting that 3rd. Falcons a little deeper at the guard position. Slick now has it angle right. Back to Amos. He's going to penetrate to the free throw line. Back out to Raekwon. Now for that long three. No good. And rebound by Brooks. Out to Walker. Ahead to Chavez. Great fast break. He scores. Matt Chavez, his first two, makes it a 12-12 tie. San Juan Slick up top to Kosei. Falcons get it inside. Can't hit it, though. Cobb changed that one. And here goes Walker on a great outlet pass. Walker goes to the basket. No foul. No basket. Rebound. Falcons. Here they come. In the corner. Slick for three. Got it. (15-12). Knights coming back. Get it inside to Brooks. Lay it off the window and good. Assist to JoJo Walker. It's a good name, Steele Brooks. 14-15. Slick wants another three. He got it. San Juan Slick starting to heat up here for the Falcons. As the Knights break the pressure, Walker trying to answer. He cannot. It's long. And a big rebound. And it's going to be a foul called on the rebound. This one's going to go against Steele Brooks, his first. Fourth team foul for the Knights. 18-14 our score. 5 minutes to go here for the Falcons, and San Juan Slick has hit two big threes. They're going to guard him a little closer now. Get it inside. Hupton's back in the game with those two personals. Slick now going to be called for a carry, and he knew it. Turnover for Alchese.
Well, Slick is looking every time that he wants to shoot that three. He's feeling it right now.
So the Knights working against the pressure. Get it in the middle to Macbeth. He'll pull up from the elbow. Got it. Nice looking shot. Scott Macbeth, his first two of the game. Knights able to score a little bit more here in the second quarter.
I think he said everybody's starting to warm up now. The snow's falling outside. They're warming up inside.
Falcons going to again work that dribble weave. Kosei has it up top, working against Chavez. Kosei likes the spin move there. As Amos crosses over, gets inside. Oh, great ball fake, and a foul called. This one going to go against Cobb, his second. That's a big foul for against the Knights as Amos gets inside, and he will earn himself a trip to the free throw line. Didn't look like a lot of contact there, but got the benefit of the call. Chad Amos, first free throw is good. So Cobb will have to sit, and I believe that's Brynez, Elijah Brynez will have to come in. Amos' second free throw is short, and Brooks with the rebound. The Knights don't lack size once Cobb goes out, but obviously a game changer having the big man. As now Walker gets inside all the way to the basket, score it. And we said it, Ty, that he was going to have to score more, and he has done so here in this second quarter.
Yeah, he's got that speed that he can cut right down in the lane. And
San Juan Slick in the corner for three. No good this time. And Macbeth with a big rebound. There's Walker on the run out. And Amos tried to take the charge. No contact, and Walker lays it up off the window and good. 6 second quarter points for JoJo Walker, the Portland commit. And all of a sudden, the Knights have their first lead of the game, 20-19. Alchese going to slow things down here. In the corner to Slick. Missed his last three. Now get it inside to Upton. Back up top to Raekwon. He'll penetrate. In the corner, Kosei for three, airballed. And Brooks with the rebound. Macbeth with the rebound. Here's Walker again. Off the window, can't hit it. Oh, rebound missed by the Knights, and now here comes Alchese. Amos leading the break to Raekwon. Back to Upton, he gets inside to Amos, behind the back pass, missed it. And now a foul on the rebound.
that's a pretty good assist for a big guy. Upton being able to make that pass as he penetrates, and just a little behind the back dump.
Behind the back dime. Amos, however, could not finish. That is going to be the second foul on Steele Brooks, as Amos will take another trip to the free throw line for two. His first one is no good. And Amos might be a little tired. Jalen Parrish into the ball game for Kosei, for Tyrek Kosei. 2:48 to go here, 20-19, and Amos cannot hit the second one either. Steele Brooks with the rebound. Chavez up ahead to Walker, nobody guarding him. Inside, oh! And Brynez has it go off his hands, out of bounds. Falcon ball.
Brooks had a good look there as he was cutting down the lane. He made that good assist, just couldn't hang on to it.
Stevie Gregg into the ball game now for Amos. Get it to Parrish, angle right. San Juan Slick. Up top to Raekwon. In the corner, Parrish. Looking to get it to Upton at the high post, and Slick almost had to go through his hands out of bounds. 30-second timeout. The Falcons want to talk it over. 2:14 to go. They trail 19-20. We will take it with them. You're listening to the White Mountain Holiday Classic on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com. Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. Closing moments of the second quarter here. And after the 30-second timeout, Falcons come back. Ooh, almost had Slick look at another three. Up at the top of that, against that night zone. As the Falcons just continue to work it on the perimeter, being patient. Raekwon gets it out of the corner. There's Slick for a three attempt. Challenged on the shot, short. There's Raekwon with the rebound off the window, good. Raekwon Kosei, his first two of the second quarter, 7 for the game. JoJo Walker right back. Chavez wants a three, short. Rebound by the Knights, and now a foul going to be called. And that one's going to go on Stevie Gregg, his first 18th foul. So Brynez will step to the line for a 1-and-1. Brynez in for the big man Cobb, who had foul trouble, has foul trouble. Brynez, first free throw, no good. And there's Brooks with a big rebound over the top of everybody. Almost loses the handle and gets it back to Walker. Walker going to penetrate, get all the way inside, loses it out of bounds. No, they're going to say it was knocked away. It'll stay Knight ball. Walker to trigger. 21-20, Falcons back on top. Get it to Walker. There's Macbeth for three, got it. Scott Macbeth for three. Gives the Knights a 2-point lead. Slick in the corner, Upton. His three, good, answers, right back, Harley Upton. But here comes JoJo Walker. You got to get back on defense. JoJo Walker, another layup and another 2 points. 25-24 our score. St. Joseph's on top over the Falcons. 56 seconds to go here, second quarter. Looks like the Falcons going to hold for the final shot. And it's been a hotly contested game here so far in this first half, Ty. The zone, though, has hurt the Falcons a little bit.
Yeah, the Falcons unable to get their penetration like they used to. So they got to have to work on the outside. Their three shots they're putting up, and some of them are going in.
They've had three here in the second quarter. And going to get a little rest up for this final charge. I'm sure this is not what Falcon fans are used to seeing, though, them hold the ball. 25 seconds, and Raekwon Kosei will get things going at about 10, what would be my guess. And here he goes. Going to start things going to Slick. Upton in the corner. Back to Raekwon. And it's stolen away. No, it's going to be a foul called. Foul on JoJo Walker, his first. And that is the 17th foul, and that's going to send Raekwon Kosei to the line for a 1-and-1. 4.6 seconds to go. Looked pretty clean here We're right in front of us, but foul goes against Walker.
Yeah, JoJo Walker really quick, get that hand up, almost got that steal there. Called for the foul.
So Kosei's first free throw is good. He will earn the second shot. 8th point on the night for Kosei. Second free throw on the way, and it looks good. It is good.
Alpsay getting exactly probably what they wanted, the last score of the half.
And this ball's going to be out of bounds. Clock didn't start as we got a tip. So they're going to take 0.6 of a second off the clock here as that ball was touched and then tipped out of bounds. But it'll remain night ball with 4 seconds, a lot of time. They trail by 1. They get it inside to Walker. He allows it to go right through his hands. Get it up ahead here, Slick off the window. Did he get it off in time? He did. San Juan Slick, the Falcons staying with it. And they get 2 more on the board to end this one and will take a 3-point lead into the locker room at halftime. They are on top of the St. Joseph Knights, who look a bit shell-shocked here. The score 28-25. We will step away. It's the halftime show, Sunrise Park Resort halftime show coming up right after this. You're listening to the White Mountain Holiday Classic on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
This is high school basketball. It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School at the 16th Annual White Mountain Holiday Classic here. Mike Corneo with Ty Moore here at the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Don't forget, Sunrise Park Resort, so you can celebrate New Year's Eve up at Sunrise tonight with night skiing and fireworks. Go to sunriseskipark.com for details at sunriseskipark.com. And we got snow outside here, Ty, and probably lots of snow up at Sunrise. Things kind of heating up in here, though.
It's a ball game, baby. Yeah, the heating up, I mean, they're getting some really fast pace. Everybody's getting aggressive now. They're using their hands and blocking the passes and stuff like that. So everybody's starting to feel a little bit looser and able to perform what they want to perform.
And as you mentioned, some unofficial statistics, 9 of 23 shooting for Altusay, 10 of 23 for the Knights. So very evenly balanced there, as we are evenly balanced on the scoreboard as well. 28-25, Altusay on top of the Knights. And we're going to run down some scoring for you here from the first half. We'll start with the Falcons tonight. Their starters, the only ones able to score here so far tonight. Raekwon Kose leads the Falcons with 9 points. Harley Upton saddled with some foul trouble, sacked for quite a bit, has 5 points. Chad Amos with 3, had a tough time from the free throw line. Tyrek Kose has 3 points. San Juan Slick, some big buckets there in the second quarter, 2 big threes that kept the Falcons in it. He has 8 points for the first half. For the St. Joseph Knights, their leading scorer and the leading scorer in the ball game tonight is JoJo Walker. He has double figures, 10 points. Kind of got off to a rough start in the first quarter, but made up for it in the second with 8 in that second quarter. The only other scorers are Alehu Cobb has 4 points, Scott Macbeth with 5, Matt Chavez with 2 points, and Steele Brooks with 4 for the Knights. So not a whole lot of guys getting involved in the offense here so far tonight. It's kind of been the big names for both teams.
Well, you know, on the second quarter there, Cobb getting in a little bit of foul trouble, had to sit on the bench in that. And so his scoring kind of stopped. I think most of his scoring was in the first half. And they did try the alley-oop from JoJo and just came up a little bit short on it. But I think we're going to see more of that later the second half.
Yeah, they do like to do some high flying, do the Knights, JoJo Walker and Elihu Cobb. And we know that Walker is going to Portland. We haven't heard if Cobb has any offers, but comes in about 6'7", 6'8", so can obviously do some damage. But the Falcons have not been intimidated by the size of the Knights here in the first half.
No, they haven't. They've taken it right to Cobb. They've taken it into any of the guys that are there playing that zone. They might have to adjust the shot just a little bit when Cobb's in there and a little bit higher arc on it to kind of get it over the long reach of Cobb as he can get up.
Well, speaking of adjustments, Ty, let's talk about the Ace Hardware keys to the game, or keys to the second half here for the Falcons. Do you see any adjustments they need to make here coming out of the locker room?
You know, almost every basketball team needs to make sure that they don't have the turnovers. Turnovers, traveling, throwing the ball away are two things that probably not going to get you a chance to go down and even shoot, let alone to try to make a basket if you're throwing it away.
And for the Knights, they had the lead momentarily there in the second quarter, got back in it, but they do trail by 3 here. What do they have to do to get back in this, or to retake the lead, I should say?
You know what I saw when they got that lead? You had JoJo Walker as he was fast, shooting down the lane, getting right to the bucket as quick as they can. I know that they've slowed it down, tried to set it up, but I think that they're pushing it is what's going to help them. All right, so those are your Ace Hardware keys to the second half. I want to thank Ace Hardware for their sponsorship of today's contest, along with Summit Healthcare, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, I should say, and that's going to do it here for the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Our score 28-25, Falcons on top. When we come back, second half coverage right here from Blue Ridge High School and the White Mountain Holiday Classic on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Of the first semifinal game here between the St. Joseph Knights and the Alchesay Falcons. Knights will have the ball here to start the second half, as Macbeth will try a three and he'll hit it. That's his second three of the game, Scott Macbeth, and he'll get the scoring started for the Knights and ties this one up at 28. Don't forget to stay tuned on the radio and on the web for our second semifinal game between Blue Ridge and Buena High School out of Tucson. Falcons with their first possession here of the second half, working against that zone. Seemed to give the Falcons a little bit of trouble. As Slick has it, gets it over to Upton on the angle right. Swing it across to Kosei. He's trapped. Amos gets him out of there. Raekwon thought about the three. Now gets it inside to Kosei. Upton with the reverse, got it. Harley Upton with a nice reverse, using the rim to protect him. Falcons again showing pressure. Macbeth, though, has it. Back up top to Morinini. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Those of you watching in Santa Ana, California online. Walker going to get a good look at a three. He knocks it down. JoJo Walker, his first three of the game. I believe that's one of four on the night or on the day for Walker, and he gives the Knights a 1-point lead.
If Walker's able to hit those threes, I mean, you look where he shot that three from. He's on the outside, just as we see Slick do the same thing.
Yeah, tries to answer, but Kosei with the offensive rebound, and he lays it up and in. Tyrek Kosei getting the big rebound in amongst the trees. Brooks gets it ahead across the timeline, and Morinini will trigger to Walker on the angle right. Back to Morinini. Gets the penetration and the kick to Walker. In and out and back in. JoJo Walker with another three-pointer. 2-point lead for the Knights. 34-32 here, opening moments of the third. Falcons don't seem to quite have the same amount of energy they started this game with. Nor do their fans. They'll have to try to get them going. As Kosei will penetrate. Kick it. Amos up top. Back to Slick, gets inside, rejected by Cobb, but there's Upton with an offensive rebound and a putback. Harley Upton with two straight buckets. And the Knights come right back inside to Cobb, and he lays it off with the left hand, and good assist from Walker. Take the 2-point lead right back. Kosei, he gets inside again, fade away, over Cobb from 8 feet, good. Here comes the pressure. Nope, now the Falcons pull the pressure off. They don't like giving up those threes to Walker. So Macbeth will get it back up top to Morinini. Walker from way out, up top to Morinini. Gets inside to Macbeth. Good. Scott Macbeth is heating up from three-point line as well. His second of the half. 39-36, Knights on top. 4:34 to go here in the third. Kosei up top to Amos, working against Macbeth. They'll have to swing it to the other side. Slick from way out, thought about the three, now does shoot the three, got it. San Juan Slick says, I can make those two, his third three of the game. Walker right back to Cobb, he's gonna get fouled. Oh, wow. And a jump ball called. So wave off the basket from Cobb, and it's gonna be Falcon ball. Looked like a lot of arm on that one. So 39-39, we're all tied up again here. This one could go down to the final seconds.
Looks like St. Joseph's mooching into the man defense now.
As Kosei spins, fades, short. Upton with the rebound, get it and make it. Over Cobb. Upton been a big factor here to start this second half. As JoJo Walker gets all the way up inside, now he's gonna get fouled. And this one's gonna go against Chad Amos, his second. That's the first team foul of the second half. And it'll send JoJo Walker to the line for 2. And Cobb, you know, for being 6'6" or whatever, 6'7", a little slow getting the rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking for that block shot. And when you go for that, then you kind of put yourself out of the position for that rebound.
So Walker does make the first free throw. And we'll have a second. Has done a little better from the free throw line since his first couple, as he's made 5 in a row now. And ties it back up, 41-41. 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Raekwon working against Walker. Raekwon gets free to Upton, over Cobb, no good. Morinini with the rebound, and Walker has it. He goes up top to Macbeth. To Cobb on the lob, no good, but he's going to be fouled as Amos undercut him, and that'll be the third foul on Amos, second team foul. Cobb will step to the line, I believe for 2. Looks like it, as that was on the lob attempt. Cobb looks like might have hurt his hand a little bit on that dunk attempt as he was being pushed away from the rim. But he does knock down the first free throw. And we'll have a second. 3:15 to go. Chad Amos all of a sudden has 3 fouls as Cobb's second free throw good as well.
For a big guy, nice free throw shot, nice tough touch.
8 points in the contest for Cobb. So as you mentioned, Ty, the Knights going back to the man-to-man. Raekwon will work against JoJo Walker. Get it out to Slick, being guarded by Macbeth. Now Walker on him. Upton has it a long way from the basket. Does pull out Cobb though. So Slick will work on the penetration against Morinini. Falcons still not able to penetrate that defense very well as they're working the dribble handoff. Now Raekwon gets a screen. He likes the 3, got it. Raekwon Kosei with a 3. And almost a foul, but no good. Macbeth, though, gets it ahead to Walker. Walker lays it up with an easy layup off the glass with the left hand, with the right hand. And here come the Knights, the Falcons. And almost a steal, but Upton saves it again as the Falcons are holding on to a 1-point lead here. No, excuse me, the Knights have a 1-point lead, 44-45.
You know, Macbeth, I think, was getting a little blunt out of it. The one right here, we thought we got a foul. He got an elbow to the head. And then Upton right there trying to grab that thing. The ball bounced off of Macbeth's face and out of bounds.
So Macbeth will have to come out after taking the shot to the head, and Chavez will come in. So the Knights will stay with their man-to-man defense. 2:10 to go here, third quarter. As I think we're ready for play now. Raekwon will trigger in the backcourt to Amos. Amos working against Brooks. Cannot get penetration. Dribble handoff, though, to Slick. who does turn the corner. Rejected by Cobb. But Raekwon right there for the Falcons. Slick has it back in the corner, shoots a three, airballs it. Chavez with the rebound. Up ahead to Walker. Walker goes all the way to the rebound. He wanted the lob, but Amos doing a good job of defending it, so he takes it all the way to the basket. 47-44, Knights on top. Cobb starting to make his presence felt defensively. Raekwon on the dribble handoff, guarded by Walker. 1:30 to go, third quarter. Slick in the corner to Raekwon. Short on the three, Cobb with the rebound. And turned is over. Short on the pass to JoJo Walker. Upton gets it inside, tries to go over Cobb, cannot do so, and it's blocked. Morinini with the rebound. This foul going to go, a whistle and a foul on Raekwon Kosei. A little too closely guarding Morinini. Falcon fans wanted a foul on Morinini. Instead, Raekwon's going to have to come out of the game. Jaron Daly will replace him as Macbeth checks in as well. And he will replace Chavez. So Morinini, he's going to try to get all the way basket. He does, and he scores it. 49-44, biggest lead of the game for the Knights. They're up 5. Oh, that was a double dribble that Amos got away with. Slick, though. He's going to try to get to the basket. Instead, he's going to be fouled. This one's going to go on Brooks, his third. First team foul, though.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring this second half. We've only got about 4 fouls total.
Yeah, 4 fouls. 44-49 with 49 seconds. And Upton with an easy bucket. Nobody there to pick up Upton. And he scores his 8th point of the quarter. And here come the Knights right back. Walker has it. Being guarded very closely by Daly. 33 seconds. Now Walker takes it. Gets all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. JoJo Walker has enforced his will here in this third quarter. And Slick just traveled. Turned it over. Slick never dribbled it. And it's going to leave 23 seconds on the clock for the Knights, who lead 46-51 with chance to score here in the third. Chavez brings it across the half-court stripe, and he almost traveled. Get it to Walker. Walker is working against Kosei. Kosei's talking trash for some reason. Inside. Out pass and bad pass shot by Chavez. And Daly's going to try to get it off. He will not. And that's going to do it for the third quarter, as the pace certainly quickened there. And when we come back here at the White Mountain Holiday Classic, it'll be the fourth quarter right here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
All right, you're clear for 30.
Thank you.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School as we are getting set here for the fourth quarter here at the White Mountain Holiday Classic. Macbeth has to go to the locker room with blood on the no foul call.
Yeah, he definitely took an elbow to the top of the head there and able to return, but as they examine a little bit more of the blood there, so they're going to have to go and get that looked at.
So he'll retire to the locker room, and the Knights will start with the ball here for the fourth quarter. They lead 51-46. Chavez running it as they run a dribble handoff. No, Chavez now has it in the corner. Try to go inside to Brooks. They get it to him, and he scores it. Steele Brooks with 2 points, 6th of the game. And now the biggest lead of the game by either team, 53-46, Knights on top. Amos working against Brooks. Dribble handoff to Daly. Raekwon Kosei has 3, so Daly's getting some time. Upton working against Cobb. Has to drop it off for Daly. who gets room for the three. In and out, no good. Cobb with a big rebound. Get it to Walker. Walker is being guarded closely by Jalen Parrish, who's in the ball game for the Falcons. Breaks the pressure. Walker goes all the way to the rim. Can't get it. Cobb with the rebound. No on the putback. Chavez tried to get it, and Amos with the rebound. Get it up ahead to Daly. Daly with the left hand cannot finish, and Brooks with the rebound. Walker gets all the way to the basket. Off the window, no, but he's fouled, and he will earn himself 2, and that could be, nope, that's going to be a foul on Tyrek Kosei, his second, and that saved Chad Amos from picking up his 4th.
Walker, they're seeing that opening just right to the hole.
6:57 to go here in the 4th. Walker, who put up 14 points in that 3rd quarter, makes the first free throw, his 6th in a row. He will have a second. And this one on the way short. Kosei with the rebound. He'll bring it up, goes all the way into the basket, and forces the contact, and it's going to be a foul called as Kosei picks up the foul on Connor Moranini, his 3rd, 2nd team foul. And that'll give Tyrek Kosei an opportunity at the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. 47-54, our score. As Kosei's second free throw also good. 6-point lead for the Knights. Get it up head to JoJo Walker. Back to Chavez, who breaks the press. Moranini. Get it to Walker on the angle right. Up near half court stripe. Walker breaks the pressure. Goes to the other side, being guarded closely by Kosei. Now in the corner to Chavez. Chavez stolen away by Upton. Harley Upton has a clear lane to the basket and lays it up and in. And Outstate wants a timeout with 6:21 to go, 50-54. They trail, but we'll take it with them. You're listening to the White Man Holiday Classic on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School and White Mountain Holiday Classic as the Knights are on top of the Falcons here, 54-50. As we get a foul called on the Falcons. Falcons fans wanting the offensive foul on Moranini instead. It's going to go on Jaron Daly, his fifth team foul for the Falcons. JoJo Walker getting pressured. Kosei trying to hang with them, and they get the steal. Walker lost his footing, and here come the Falcons. Amos up ahead to Upton on the alley-oop, got it. Harley Upton with 2 more.
I think that just got the Altusay fans into this one. Nice, fast pace.
It absolutely did. Here come the Falcons fans. Moranini working against the pressure. Get it in the corner. Back up top to Moranini. Moranini penetrates, gets it to Brooks. High post to Walker. A little far. As now Walker gets all the way inside, laid it up and in. Here comes Upton, though, right back for the Falcons. In the corner for Daly. Skip it out to Parrish, and now Coach Goklish wants another timeout. We will take it with them. The White Mountain Holiday Classic on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Welcome back to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. It's the White Mountain Holiday Classic first semifinal game, and it's been a good one. 5:06 to go here in the fourth. 52-56, Falcons trail as they get it back into Upton. In the backcourt working against Cobb. Macbeth back into the lineup for the Knights. Here's Kosei. Spin move. Off the glass, no good, and JoJo Walker with the rebound. Get it ahead to Moranini as they come across half court. Now they'll pull it out. As Moranini goes to Walker. Thought about the three. Now skip it. And we get another foul. This foul is going to go on Daly. His second, and that's the 6th team foul. So Knights will be in the bonus.
And it's Macbeth again going down hard.
Macbeth having a rough go of things as Daly will exit, Parrish will exit, and Slick and Kosei, Raquan, Kosei will come back. So 4:37 to go, 4-point lead for the Knights. Don't forget to stay tuned for our post-game wrap-up show where we'll announce the player of the game and the Deemers glass man of the game. As now we get the clear out. Kosei thinks he wants Walker one-on-one. We'll see. Kick in the corner. Macbeth for three, no good. Cobb tried to get the putback, no good. And Amos has it, loses it off his knee, and it's going to be Knights ball. Tough turnover there for Amos. Has been one of the hustle guys for the Falcons. Inbound it to Brooks. Moranini will trigger the offense as the Knights want to run clock. Moranini gets inside to Brooks. Off the window with the left hand, good. Steele Brooks, his 8th point of the game, and a good assist from Moranini. 6-point lead for the Knights. Kosei working on Walker, has it stripped and stolen away. Walker and Kosei been going at it all night, and Walker got the better of him that time.
It's like Alcese set it up in a zone there, trying to keep the big guy from coming in.
Moranini now will penetrate, gets all the way to the basket, off the window, no good. Oh, the big dunk attempt by Cobb, cannot finish it, and there's Upton with another rebound on the window, got it. Great shot by Upton. And this foul going to be on Macbeth, his first, 3rd team foul, and Upton will get the and one, possibly. As Upton has had a huge second half with 14 points. First, his free throw's on the way, and it is good. Cuts the lead to 3, 55-58. Under 4 to go at 3:26. And we got a foul on Raquan Kosei, his 4th. That's a holding foul. And it will send Scott Macbeth to the line for a 1-and-1. That's a tough foul for Raquan Kosei, trying to put the full court pressure on. 3:26 to go, 55-58 our score. Macbeth has had a good night shooting. Free throws up and good. He will earn the bonus. Second free throw up and also good. And we get a timeout on the floor. We will take a quick breather with them. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School and the 16th Annual White Mountain Firefighters Association Holiday Classic. It's Saturday, it's championship day, and it's the first semifinal. And our score right now, Altsay Falcons 55 and the St. Joseph's Knights 60 with 3:26 to go. It'll be Falcons ball, and it's been a fun one here in the second half.
Definitely, we got a packed crowd here, and I would say they all need to buckle down. This is going to be an exciting 3:26 left to go.
Both teams basically going with their starting five the whole way. A couple substitutions each way, but not a whole lot. We'll see what endurance they have. And here comes Raekwon Kosei with his 4 fouls for the Falcons. Working against JoJo Walker. To Amos. And they throw it in the corner to Slick. Guarded by Macbeth. And he wants to take him one-on-one. Cannot do so. There's Amos. As they continue to work the dribble weave through the Falcons. Upton has to go over to Slick. A lot of time being taken off the clock as Kosei tries to get inside. There's Upton in the corner for Kosei for 3. Got it! Raekwon Kosei with another big three-pointer. His third of the game, his 15th point of the night to cut the lead to 2. And it's a full timeout. We will take it with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back to the standing room only here at Blue Ridge High School as the Falcons doing battle with the St. Joseph Knights out of Santa Ana, California. The winner on their way to the championship game tonight here at 7:30. The loser will play in the third place game at 4:30. And we'll have our second semifinal game coming up after this one between Blue Ridge and Buena. So here we go. 2-point lead for the Knights, 58-60. JoJo Walker. Skip it across to Moranini. Now in the corner. Back up top though to Walker. He penetrates. Gets all the way inside. Off the glass. No good. Cobb keeps it alive. And Moranini will kick it back out to Macbeth, and they'll run a little more clock. Get it to Brooks. To Walker, and turned it over. And we're going to have a foul on Macbeth. Smart play by Macbeth, as it's just the 4th team foul, and it kept the fast break layup from happening for the Falcons.
Yeah, it gives the opportunity for the St. Joseph's to set up on this one now instead of they had a 2-on-1.
60-58. If the Falcons can score here, we got a new ball game. Slick working against Macbeth. Dribble handoff. Amos stuck, bailed out by Slick. And we got 2 minutes to go in this one. Raekwon Kosei gets it to Tyrek. Tyrek takes it in, short, no good. Cobb with the rebound. Fans wanted a foul, none given. Here comes Moranini. Working it up against the pressure. Crosses the timeline. 1:37. Walker with the ball in his hands. Being guarded by Kosei. Picks up the screen. Turns the corner. Morinini for three, long. Missed everything. Upton with the rebound. Up ahead to Kosei. Kick it back to Upton for three. Short. But there's Raquan Kosei with the rebound. He'll bring it back out. 1:13 to go. Don't go anywhere, fans. It's going to be a good one. 58-60. Dribble handoff. Kosei looks a little tired. Amos going to work it up top, looking for some help. 1 minute to go. Will the Falcons hold for the last shot? All or nothing here as Kosei gets in lane. Kick it to Slick. Now being guarded by Morinini on the switch. Upton brings Cobb way out, 20 feet from the basket. Slick with 37. Give it to Upton. Upton penetrates, goes to the basket, lay it up and in. We're tied up. A lot of timeouts available for St. Joseph's, and they call one here. We will take it with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Well, we're down to the final 28 seconds in this one here at the White Mountain Holiday Classic semifinal game number 1. 60-60 our score between the St. Joe's Knights and the Alchesay Falcons. And Ty, I got to believe everyone in the gym knows how this one's going to go down as far as who's going to have the ball in their hands for St. Joe's.
You know, and you're going to have either Slick or Kosei right on top of Walker. They've been the ones that have been able to give him the pressure, keep him outside. But they're going to put it in the hands that can score, and then hopefully be able to crash the boards if there's a miss.
They do have the big man in there for the offensive rebound. Falcons elect not to put on the full court pressure. So the Knights are going to hold for the final shot. JoJo Walker being guarded by Kosei. Kosei's had the assignment all night and has done a pretty good job. When Walker's been in the open court is when Walker's been successful. Here comes the screen. Walker going to shoot the three. No good. Morinini with the rebound, and he cannot get it. And are they going to give him the timeout with a jump ball? And Alchesay had it.
We don't know.
They're going to put 1 second on the clock. And Alchesay burns their final timeout. We will keep it here, as I'm not sure if that's the shot the Knights wanted, was the tough three. Walker couldn't get to the basket. And they're going to put 1 second on the clock, so not a lot for the Falcons to do here. They'll have to inbound it at the full court baseline. So you have the last 1 second play drawn up here, Ty?
You know, I don't know. Do you take the touch, if you're to throw it in, you're not going to have enough time from the release to get it to the basket.
Yeah, I mean, you got all these big guys for St. Joe's. You might be able to, if you catch it going to the basket, you might be able to get it off. But looks like it's only fitting, however, that we go to overtime here.
Yeah, it's going to be a game, and you know, it's a throw in that he's not going to be able to move. It's right there. Put the tree right in front of him.
Yeah, good point. Maybe get a deflection with Cobb. 1 second to go here in semifinal game number 1. And it does not look like the Knights are going to they're going to play behind the Falcons with 1 second. So they're going to allow Amos the opportunity to throw one down the court. And here we go. And there it is, and no good. Raekwon Kosei. So we are going to overtime here at the White Mountain Holiday Classic. So you are listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so we can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Well, welcome back to Sholo Ford's presentation of the White Mountain Holiday Classic, as we are in semifinal game number 1, just our second game of the day, second of 8, as they are ready to jump center in overtime here. The Alcé Falcons and the St. Joseph's Knights. As Cobb wins the tip, goes to Brooks, who has it, but it's not backcourt. And the fans got to know their rules a little bit better, but there's the lob to Cobb, and it's off the rim, no good. And here come the Falcons. Raekwon with the rebound. Get it inside to Upton. Has it stripped away by JoJo Walker, but he stepped out of bounds. So it's going to remain out to save ball. Raekwon Kosei has played with 4 fouls for much of this second half. So credit him as they get it into Upton. Upton working against Cobb. Working again, spins off and goes to the left hand and good. Harley Upton with another 2 to add to his big total. As the Falcons put on the pressure and the Knights break the press. Macbeth had it, gives it to JoJo Walker. Macbeth inside to Brooks. Get it to Walker, guarded by Raekwon. Tries to get inside, he does so, goes to the left hand, off the glass and good. JoJo Walker quiet in the fourth quarter, just 3 points in that fourth quarter, but has the first 2 for the Knights here in the overtime. Tied up again at 62. Falcons. Surprised the Knights have stuck with the man-to-man defense. The zone seemed to work pretty well for them. Slick working against Walker. Hands it off instead to Upton. Upton gets the basket, goes with the right hand, and he is just on fire, has made everything in close. Walker working against Slick. A lot of contact, but Walker gets all the way to the basket and lays it up and good. Timeout for the Knights.
Just like that, JoJo Walker ready to pay back the 2 points that Upton was able to make down there.
I tell you, it's been Upton and Walker. It's a timeout for the Knights with 2:18 to go. 64 all our score. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com. Welcome back to the White Mountain Holiday Classic here at Blue Ridge High School. Semifinal game number 1 between the Outsay Falcons and the St. Joseph's Knights. All tied up at 64, Falcons ball. 2:18 to go. Raekwon Kosei brings it up out of the backcourt. Guarded by JoJo Walker. Looking for his opportunity. Upton, who has been the man for the Falcons here in the overtime, going to be working against Cobb. Trying to get by him, and it's poked away, and a foul's going to be called. This one's going to go against Cobb, as he thought he had it poked away from Upton. Instead, it's going to be a foul. Just the fifth team foul. Third personal for Cobb as Amos gets it inside, and he's going to draw a foul. And he'll step to the line for 2. This one's going to go, I believe, on JoJo Walker, his second. And now we are shooting free throws the rest of the way here as Chad Amos will step to the line for 2. 1:53 to go. Amos trying to break the tie. Up, in, and out, no good. But he will have a second. Amos has not had a good time at the free throw line tonight. Just 1 of 5. Will have his 6th opportunity here, and got it. So a 1-point lead now for the Falcons as they get it inbounds to Macbeth. Back to Walker, up ahead to Moranini. Out of the backcourt, inside to Macbeth, to Brooks. He goes up strong, and it's blocked away by Upton. Cobb has it, and now he's going to be fouled, on Tyrek Kosei, his 3rd. It's going to be the 8th team foul, and so Cobb will step to the line for a 1-and-1. Big free throws here for the Knights. Have a chance to put it to a 3-point game. Cobb's free throw in and out, no good, and we're going to get a foul over the back on Brooks. That's Brooks' 4th foul, and Amos will step to the line. He'll get another chance at the 1-and-1 as that is the 7th team foul on the Knights.
Yeah, it looks like both teams here in this overtime is going to be going to the line now, a 1-on-1 bonus.
1:40, that's the 4th foul. As Amos cannot hit it, and Brooks had the rebound and it's stolen away by Raekwon Kosei, and then he loses it out of bounds. So a break for the Knights as Cobb did not hold on to that one very securely at all. Here come the Knights. JoJo Walker going to take it all the way up off the glass and in. JoJo Walker gives that 3-point lead to the Knights. 1:27 to go. 60. Well, we'll have to check that score, but here's Kosei off the glass, no good. Moranini with the rebound. And we got a foul on Kosei. That's Tyrek Kosei, his 4th. And it will send JoJo Walker to the line for a 1-and-1 situation. Is that score right?
Yeah, because we were saying who's going to break the tie down here by free throw.
But then they just made a 2-pointer here. So Walker misses the free throw, and Amos with the rebound.
He missed the first one, made the second one, and then he came down, shot 2, so they're up by 1.
So the Falcons waiting for the final shot. They trail by 1. I thought it was 3. Get it to Raekwon. Going to work that dribble weave. Here goes Kosei with the spin. Off of Morini. Can't get it. And Brooks with a big rebound. Here comes Walker. Will he go all the way? He does. And before the foul, you're going to get a push from behind. And this one's going to be on Raekwon Kosei, his 5th. And that's going to do it for Kosei with 42 seconds. But he lasted a long time with those 4 fouls. And JoJo Walker will step to the line for 2.
JoJo Walker having another opportunity at the line. He was hot, making about 6 in a row, and he's got to get these as last time there he missed that first shot.
So has a chance to make it a 3-point ball game. His first free throw is good. He and Hartley Upton have had themselves a battle here in the second half, with both scoring well into double figures. Second free throw on the way, and it is good. That one looked a little more confident for Walker. 68-65 our score, 40 seconds in overtime. The winner plays in the championship game tonight at 7:30. Amos working against Brooks. Out to Slick, to Upton. Slick to Amos. I don't think Alexei has any timeouts, so Amos will work it, gets it inside, goes up, can't hit it, he's fouled. 18 seconds to go. Macbeth will pick up the foul, just his third, 8th team foul. But it will be 2 shots for Chad Amos, where he has not had a good night. He is 2 of 7. 18 seconds now. Can the Knights hit free throws? I'm sure the Falcons will look to foul. Amos on the second free throw. This is a big one. Long off the rebound, no good. Brooks with the big rebound. Get it to JoJo Walker. 2-point game. Walker gets it out of the backcourt. 10 seconds. No one's fouling him. There's a foul. Finally, Kosei has to foul him. Tyrek Kosei, that's his 5th, so he will foul out of the contest. And it'll send JoJo Walker to the line, where he will have 2 more free throws.
Fast as JoJo Walker is, they were trying everything to try to get a hold of him.
So JoJo Walker with 8.4 on the clock. He knocks it down. This is the big one, though, because it can make it a two-possession game. With 8 seconds to go, 66-69 our score. Walker, second one, good. Timeout for the Knights. We will take it with them. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
In this overtime, all 10 points of the Knights' points here in the in the overtime. So the Falcons will have it. A foul sends the Falcons to the line for 1-and-1. 8 seconds. San Juan Slick wants a 3. Give it to Upton. He'll launch a 3. Long. No good. Macbeth with the rebound. And they're not going to blow the whistle. That's going to do it. So the Knights will move on to the championship game. And they survive a tough one here against the Outstate Falcons, 70-66. The Falcons will play at 4:30 again in the third place game. And it was a great one here, Ty, and a lot of scoring in that second half by the stars for each team.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard one to call who's going to be player of the game. We've got the glass man, Deemer's Glass, that we got to figure out. Some great plays out there. Both teams hustling, aggressiveness, everyone filling in their roles. Upton doing a great job. I mean, he hit some threes earlier in the game. That one, he had to force it up. It was from long out, and just not able to come close on that one. It's good to see both teams out there talking to each other from California, and I'll just say that they're sharing their friendships. That's good. Good sportsmanship.
Well, that was a lot of scoring for JoJo Walker in this one. He finishes with 27 points and the high point man of the game. He only had 2 in the first quarter, but really turned it on there in the overtime especially, but in the second half, played big. Only outscored Harley Upton by 1. Harley Upton finished with 26 points, most of that coming in the second half as he had foul trouble in the first half. As you mentioned, though, Ty, a lot of guys helping out, both of those high point guys, though, and some key role players doing a good job for both teams. So just to run down the rest of the scoring in this one before we announce our awards for tonight. For Alchese, Raekwon Kose has 15 points. Again, Upton had 26. Chad Amos had 5 points. Had a tough night from the line, did Chad Amos. Couldn't hit some of those free throws. Tyrek Kose had 9, and San Juan Slick had 11 with 3 3-pointers. So all 5 starters for the Falcons scoring, doing all the scoring for them. For the Knights of St. Joe's, again, 27 points for JoJo Walker, 2 points for Connor Morinini. Elihu Cobb had 8 points. Macbeth had a couple of big had 3 threes of his own to come up with 13 points. Matt Chavez had 2 points, and Steele Brooks with 8. So 6 guys getting in on the scoring for the Knights. So let's talk about the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. It is snowing outside, so don't forget to go out and check out the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store for your skiing gear up south of Pine Top on Highway 260. So, Ty, who do you have for the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game?
You know, this is a tough one. I mean, both sides, both teams, everyone performing really well. I think that I'm going to lean towards JoJo Walker, and the reason being is I think you said they're from Santa Ana, California. Maybe they're not used to the cold weather and the snow and stuff like that as much as it's snowing outside. First quarter, 2 points. I think he needed to really warm up, and once he warmed up, you saw him driving the lanes. He crashed boards. He had a few of 3-pointers on the outside, some great assists, and I think he's an all-around great athlete and performed very well in the second half.
11 of 14 from the free throw line, 4 of 5 in clutch. Congratulations to JoJo Walker, the Honda Outdoor Ski and player of the game. And how about for the Deemers Glassman of the game?
I have my thoughts, and I'll not necessarily pick the player, but I want to see who you do. And you have both on the other side of Alchese. You got Upton, and you had Kose. Kose wasn't a real big player, but he knew Cobb or whoever would bring that down. He was right there to take it away, so he would get a lot of those rebounds too. And when Cobb would go out chasing Upton, who was down there underneath, so it's a toss-up, for me anyways, for Upton or Kose.
Well, I think we're going to give the Deemers Glassman of the Game award to Harley Upton. Did a great job. Was not intimidated by the size of the Knights, so congratulations to Harley Upton, the Deemers Glassman of the Game. If you need glass for your home or business, call Deemers Glass in Lakeside. They're hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. That's 1-888 Glassman. 1-888 Glassman. So congratulations to Harley Upton, and that's going to do it for the coverage of our first semifinal game. And we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and when we come back, it'll be game 2 of the semifinals between the Buena Colts and the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets right here at the White Mountain Holiday Classic. And you are listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pine Top, and iTalk1067.com. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemers Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopnicki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without express written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.